The US and the UK are definitely some of the most saturated cold email markets. So in this video, we'll outline some key differences between them when it comes to best cold outreach practices, so you can cut through the competition and reach your dream prospects. For the purpose of this video, we've talked to a few experts from the Woodpecker Experts program. You can also get their help in any aspect of the cold outreach process. Just head to Woodpecker.co/experts. The link will be included in the description below. And now, let's get into point number 1. While your prospect's location does matter, it shouldn't be the first thing you focus on. If someone doesn't want your product or your service, it doesn't matter if they live in the US, the UK, or even on Mars. So before you start caring about the location of your prospects, you should ask yourself the following questions. Who are they as people? What industry are they in? What's their role in their company? What's their company size? What are their goals? And what credibility would be most meaningful to them? So once you address those questions, you can start referencing other clients you work with within your prospects area. This will create specificity in the social proof. So now we can get into some of those location-based nuances you should be aware of. So point number 2 is language differences. So this one's pretty obvious. American English has some spelling and phrasing differences compared to British English. But on top of that, our experts say that in the UK, people tend to be a bit more formal in their communications. The tone of your message might make it resonate better with your audience, so keep that one in mind. So now on to point number 3, the directness of the message. Shorter and more direct messages tend to work better in the US. In the UK, the increased formality should also come with a bit more in-depth, insight-led messaging. It seems par for the course, doesn't it? Americans often look at directness as being efficient or productive, while in the UK, shorter messages may not seem valuable because they don't include enough research or explanation. It's interesting. When you're writing to people in the US, your messages should be crisp. And when you're writing to people in the UK, you should chip in some more insights. And now for point 4, let's talk about the channels. So the target country impacts more than just the individual messages. It also impacts how and where you should send them. For example, our experts say that cold calls don't really work in the US, but can work in the UK and work very well in smaller markets. And while email and LinkedIn are still the core outreach channels for those two countries, you should also consider using local social media platforms. But remember, the most important thing is to be able to adapt to the changes in the market and to individual prospects. And now, point 5, using humor. While our experts observe some need to include humor and personality, or generally some form of wit when writing to UK prospects, even going as far as to embed short talking head videos in your emails, remember that at the end of the day, we're all people. If you can entertain someone in any way while trying to deliver your message, why not try it? Just keep those previous language and formality differences in mind. One more thing you should know about is, while cold emailing is legal both in the UK and the US, there are some rules to follow and some guidelines you should comply with. To learn more about them, you can read our blog post on the topic. The link will be included in the description box below. And while you're at it, check out Woodpecker Experts and book your first call. For now, I'll leave you with a quote from one of them. Miles Veff told us how he approaches writing cold emails. I literally asked the question, how can I write an email that's so memorable that this prospect is telling their family about it tonight at the dinner table? I keep writing until I feel like I've hit this mark. And that's it. See you next time.